Hey guys, my name is Hannah, and today I'm going to be your tour guide to one of New Zealand's most popular destinations. Let's get going. Tongariro National Park. As you can see, it is absolutely breathtaking. Tongariro National Park is the oldest national park in New Zealand, located in the central North Island, right here. It has been acknowledged by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site of mixed cultural and natural values. This means it is recognized for its important and Maori culture and spiritual practices, as well as for its striking geographic beauty. So the Maori people are the indigenous people in New Zealand, and there's a legend surrounding this beautiful, beautiful piece of land, making it absolutely sacred to these peoples. And so Tongariro became the first national park in the world to be gifted by its indigenous people and to have the gift of sharing this national park with all its beauty with the Maori people who, to them, it has this sacred meaning to them. It is absolutely amazing. Tongariro National Park was also the first in the world to be listed under the revised criteria describing cultural landscapes, and the first to be listed under a dual World Heritage for, as I said before, both its recognition for cultural associations and stunning volcanic landscape. So here are the top 10 things to do in Tongariro National Park. Let's get into them. So the first, we have to go skiing, board, or play in the snow on an active volcano, which is Mount Rufio. Number 2 is to hike the world-famous Tongariro Alpine Crossing in summer, or go guided in winter. Number 3, take the skis in a scenic flight and witness the volcanoes of the Tongariro National Park in all their glory. Number 4, absorb the stark beauty and magical colors of a volcanic explosion crater lake. Number 5, experience true isolation as you journey through deep canyons and ancient forests along the Whanganui River. Number 6, feel the adrenaline rush of a quad bike adventure or paddleboard the highest lake in New Zealand. Number 7, push your limits on the mountains to Sea Cycle Trail and 42 Traverse. Number 8, traverse ancient lava flows and wander along glacier streams to the Instagram-worthy Taranaki Falls. No filter required here. Number 9, become one with the universe as you stargaze while staying overnight in a mountain hut. And number 10, enjoy warm hospitality and hearty meals in family-friendly restaurants and cafes with 3 majestic volcanoes as the backdrop. Now, these all sound absolutely amazing, but the one that we're going to be focusing on today is number 2, hiking the world-famous Tongariro Alpine Crossing. Let's get to it. So the Tongariro Alpine Crossing is a 19.4 kilometer walk across the volcanic landscape of Mount Tongariro, taking about 6 to 8 hours. It has steep climbs, great views, and colorful lakes, and some say it is the best one-day walk in the world. Here are some pictures. As you can see, 19.4 kilometers, there's a sign. There is different people hiking, and there's a warning sign. It is absolutely dangerous. It has some of the steepest inclines, and the temperature changes are very drastic, so you need to prepare for all weathers, and you need to take it at your own risk. This, as you can see, is the difference in Tongariro National Park in the summer versus the winter, showing why in the winter you definitely need a guided tour. So let's take a look at it in detail. The Tongariro Alpine Crossing is broken up into 6 different trails, and let's take a look at all of them. Not 6 different trails, 6 different parts of the trail, I'm sorry. So you start at Montenegro Road End. Your transport will drop you off here, and this first part of the trail is a fairly flat, well-formed, and you take this for about an hour and a half to Soda Springs. The next part is Soda Springs to South Crater. This is a little more difficult. It's about a moderate part of the trail. It'll be about 40 minutes to an hour. This section of the track, known as Devil's Staircase, is the first kind of forbidden part of the trail because it's a very steep incline, lots of staircases. You climb from 1,400 to 1,600 meters above sea level. And after you get to South Crater, you're gonna journey from South Crater to Red Crater. This is a moderate to difficult path. You'll need about an hour to enjoy the flat, as it won't last forever. Once you have passed South Crater, there is another short climb on an exposed ridge, and this track follows you. This track follows land to bring you to the Red Crater. After we get to the Red Crater, we're going to journey from the Red Crater to the Blue Lake. And this is a moderate grade. There's a descent from the Red Crater, which you have to be extra careful for going down. To the left, you will see an old lava flow from the Red Crater spreading out across the floor of the central crater. To the right, there is going to be emerald lakes. Minerals leached from the surrounding rock cause the color of the lakes to be an emerald green. I'm not sure if you recall in the previous photo, but the lakes were a striking, vibrant color. And there's going to be steam everywhere. Lots of steam in the photos that I put in. The steam vents above the lake are responsible for a sulfurous smell that you're going to notice. So then we're going to get to the Blue Lake, and then the Blue Lake to the Ketahani shelter is the next part of this trail. Allow about an hour or more for it. This is a short, easy climb to the edge of the North Crater. This crater was once filled with molten lava and then cooled and solidified to give a level surface more than 1,000 meters wide. You'll have a dramatic and inspiring outlook. In good weather, there are spectacular views over Mount Penhanga and Lake Ratoria across to Lake Tawapa. And so you're going to be zigzagging your way down here to the last part where you go from Ketahani Shelter to Ketahani Car Park. This is a moderate grade, and you're going to allow about 2 hours for this last park. The track crosses the stream that flows down from Ketahani Springs, and you'll notice minerals in the water have stained the rocks. Visitors are asked not to leave the track as the springs are on private land. Remember that partnership between the Maori people, and this is government property. So you're going to follow the route down, and you'll come down to a waterfall a few minutes before reaching the Ketahani Car Park. So it is truly a wonderful experience. I'm going to bring you back to some of these pictures so you can see the different pools of water that I was talking about, the emerald green. The trail again, as you can see in the bottom left, this is the Devil's Crossing, a very steep incline. And as you can see here in this photo, all the steam rising to just make it a magical, magical experience. Definitely long, 19.4 kilometers, definitely a difficult trail full of, different terrain, different weather patterns, but it is one of the most scenic, beautiful trails you can hike. And to be so close to something so sacred to the Indigenous people is so special. So thank you for coming along on this tour with me today. And I sincerely hope you consider this journey if you ever visit New Zealand. Thank you.